Hello
Hey
guys, and
everybody!
welcome to this Hots for Bots webinar.
Ooh la
Thank you
la.
so much for joining us. I'm quite excited because we haven't done a webinar in a long time. So this one
Exactly.
is going to be a fun one. I can just tell already.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah. So we are talking about bots, specifically Facebook bots in this one, and how we can utilize Facebook bots in our marketing, because this is brand new, fresh stuff. What is a bot, Pete? We're not
Exactly.
talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger and Terminator.
No, we're not. No, we're not. So don't be scared when the whole terminology of bot and AI and all that kind of stuff comes into play, because a bot is kind of a small version of AI, I guess you could say, a simplistic version, but it's not going to take over the world and, you know, destroy everything. Don't worry.
Yes.
A bot is just a way that we can utilize as marketers, as business owners, to enable us to scale up our business, reach more people, and to automate a lot of things that have maybe taken a lot of time and manpower in your business.
Yes.
So I'm really excited to kind of let you all in on. Oh, everyone's joining in. Awesome. Really excited to let you in on the power of bots and why we think they are absolutely massive right now, why we think you should get in on this right now and not wait 6 months, okay? We're going to show you the power of the bots. We're going to show you how awesome they are, how to get subscribers. We're going to show you how you can actually get subscribers, give you some ideas. I'm going to be running through all the cool things you can do with bots.
Okay, we have got a ton of content to get through. So there is a live chat there. If you do have any questions throughout this presentation, please put them in that live chat, and we are going to be checking that at the end. We're going to be answering anything that comes up. Yes.
Exactly.
But shall we just dive in now, Pete?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to share my screen. There's going to be a lot of screen sharing going on.
Yes, we want to show you lots of cool stuff. All right.
Okay.
So, welcome to the Hots for Bots webinar, because at the moment we do have the Hots for Bots. I guess you could say. So, here's the problem with email marketing. This is a little screenshot here of a segment of a typical landing page. On the left, you have an opt-in, a freebie, a lead magnet, a free download, whatever you want to call it. Something that is in exchange for an email address. So to get that opt-in, you have to first type in your name and your email address, and then click the button to give it to me. Now, all manner of things could go wrong here, okay? Firstly, they could type in the name wrong. They could even type in their email address wrong and never get that email. But most of all, it's a form to fill in. And who can be bothered filling in forms these days, okay? I know I can't. I can't stand forms. I just want to click a button and boom, it's all done for me. So this is kind of what's going on with email marketing. But then if someone successfully does manage to do this, you get them to your landing page, someone does subscribe, what happens? They end up in the inbox full of other emails. Whose email inbox is this busy? Okay, give us a little comment here. Yep. Whose email inbox is
I would love to know if anyone's ever had more than 6,028 unread emails in their inbox.
I don't think impressive is quite the word. That's quite a lot. So you land in amongst all this other mail, okay? It's a busy, crowded place. And we're
a few people saying mine is like this.
Oh, really?
Like this, yeah. Nancy, Cammy, yeah.
Oh, dear, guys, come on, sort it out. You might end up in the junk folder or promotions tab. Emails just go to die in those areas, okay? And this is kind of the problem with email marketing. It's so busy, so crowded, and so tough to actually get into people's inbox and get read. Okay, because let's think about it. Email isn't the type of place where you really want to spend your whole afternoon or your whole day there, is it? Okay, you quickly go in, you sort out everything you need to sort out, and then you go. Okay, you go as quickly as possible, in and out, in and out. So it's not the ideal place maybe to bombard people, contact people, okay? Because think about where people are actually spending their time. Well, actually, it's in messenger apps, right? So here's this little study done by App Annie. Now, this was 2 years ago. And look at the difference here, the usage time in either email compared to messaging apps, okay? People don't want to be in email. People love being in messaging apps. People are spending all their time in messaging apps like Facebook Messenger, like WhatsApp, like Kik, like Snapchat, okay? That's where people really want to spend their time, not necessarily email. These messaging apps have even taken over the amount of time and usage spent than social media.
Yeah, this is monthly active users for the top 4 social networks versus messaging apps. And more people are actually using messaging apps than social media these days.
How crazy is that? Okay, so people are using Messenger. And as marketers, as business owners who want to reach our customers, we really want to be where our audience is at and where they want to hang out, right? Because if we can do that, then won't we see a bigger engagement? Won't we see more open rates? Won't we see much more success compared to trying to combat all the noise within email? I think so. So guys, here's the opportunity. Rather than having a lead magnet where they have to fill in their email address, what if they could just click a button? So what happens here is if you click send to Messenger, that's practically you subscribed. Okay, that's practically you subscribed. It sends this thing to your Messenger and you can subscribe them up from there. So easy. I'm going to show you how that works in a minute, but look at how much better this is for the end user. Okay, they don't have to fill out the form. It's already pre-populated. All they have to do is click a button. So hello, higher conversion rates. Okay, hello. Look at that as well. You've got your name and your profile picture there from Facebook already inputted. That's the kind of personalization that you just can't get on landing pages. This is really special and this is really exciting. We kind of want to show you how this works, and we're going to use a software called ManyChat to do this. Okay, now when we say build your bot, it's not like there's any coding required. It's not like to send an email broadcast, you need to build MailChimp, okay? ManyChat is like the MailChimp of Facebook Messenger bots, okay? So you don't actually need to worry about any complicated tech, okay? This is all really easy. And we want to kind of show you how this works kind of live.
So let's just, okay, this is where we're hoping the tech works. So let's just show you how this works. So this is on our freebies page. You'll see everything else has emails, and this one has a big send to Messenger. So we'll just watch how easy this actually is.
If we drag in Messenger here from the side,
we'll minimize that.
Minimize that. Okay. And on the left, we have the landing page, and I want you to see how quickly this actually works. Boom,
Send
instant.
Messenger.
Did you see it?
Boom.
You click the button, and instantly, if we click on Andrew and Pete here, it's right there. It says, welcome, Peter, with a little wave emoticon. Thanks for requesting your copy of the Ultimate Blog Promo Checklist. It's on its way. Here you go.
That is quick.
You can click on that, and boom.
You've got it.
It's right there. It's not only on your computer now, it's on your phone at the touch of a button.
Yes.
How easy and quick is that?
Right, let me just jump back into this presentation quickly. Because
it's just so easy.
Yeah, and that's not the only way that people can opt in as well. ManyChat allows for things like little pop-ups like this, and they're not super intrusive in your face pop-ups either. You can say how often this gets shown, who it gets shown to, whether it's an exit intent pop-up or whether it's after the scroll down so many pages. You can have people opt in like that. You can create links to get people opting in. So here's just a quick one we've done for our Facebook page. We use this 3-minute hack to create our best ever performing video. And here's how you can do it too. Just click this link and we'll send it straight to your Facebook Messenger. So you can create a little link within ManyChat. We just put that through Bitly as well, just make it a little bit more prettier and trackable.
So we can now track everyone who clicks that.
You can put that link anywhere. You can put that link on Twitter, Instagram, in your Instagram bio. You can create an email campaigns. What else do we have here? This is really cool as well. We can have it so people can comment on our images or our videos and automatically get something sent to them via Messenger. So here we just said, want to know how to get your post 32 times more likely to be shared? Just comment with the word retweet and follow the instructions that appear in Messenger. About 20 people commented on this.
How awesome is that? It's like 20 people are now subscribers.
Yes.
That easily, instantly, 20 more subscribers.
Yeah.
Just, it's so quick and easy to use.
Yes. Okay, we've got a question coming here from Jay Bear that says, is that slide out on the site a JS code snippet or a WordPress plugin? So ManyChat will just give you a little bit of code that you just need to put into the, did I say WordPress or ManyChat? ManyChat will give you a little bit of code that you just need to put into your header of your website, and then you can decide what pages it's going to be on.
Yeah.
Really, really easy. Really,
Very
really
simple.
easy. I know there's some other questions that have come through. If anyone's got any specific ones, we will answer them as we go, but we'll answer the rest of them at the end as well.
Yes.
Other things that we can do is we can do it on live video, which is like ridiculously cool. We just, for that exact same lead magnet, that ultimate blog promo checklist, we just done a live video that said, hey guys, we are giving away this today. If you want it, comment blog on this video. We put a little bit of budget behind this, but most of this is organic reach. And we got 80, well, it was about 84 comments, but I think there was about 70 people actually commented blog and opted in for that. Ridiculous, right? That is stupidly, stupidly easy. And we have a tiny fan page. Like, we haven't put that much effort behind our Facebook fan page either. We had maybe, at the time of doing this, about 600 likes.
Yeah, if that.
Yeah, really, really quite small, considerably, for that amount of people getting opted in. Yeah, we've got hundreds of subscribers in 2 weeks. I feel like eventually we'll have more subscribers than likes. I don't know.
I know, I think we will.
How long would that take you to get hundreds of subscribers with email? And not just how long would it take you, but how much would that cost you? Like, literally, guys, we have not, how much have we spent on this? 30, like, 40 quid?
If that.
If
like, it's converting here at about 60p for a comment when we like boosted this further to kind of a remarketed audience. So it's super easy, really. Can you imagine the cost of doing this versus with email marketing? If we posted a link to a landing page, right, to get people to subscribe via email, because that's the only really way you can do it, how many people would have opted in for that? Okay, not many people at all. Because if you post a link on Facebook, Facebook's going to punish you for taking traffic away, because it doesn't like that. It wants to keep people on your site. So if you're sending links to landing pages, it just puts up this massive barrier. You don't get any reach, and it's so tough. So then you have to pay and do Facebook ads to get subscribers, to get your post out there. But then doing that, that's another ball game in itself, and that's really tough for a lot of people. That's hard to do, Facebook ads. And you can do it really, it starts to get expensive sometimes.
Yeah. We've got a question here from, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Margallo Eden. How does that help build your platform? How does it capture the contact information? So it basically creates a subscriber list within Facebook Messenger. So then you can talk to either your whole list through Facebook Messenger, or you can tag them and segment down and talk to specific groups of people.
Yep.
But you can also move them from Messenger to other platforms as well. And we're going to show you how to do that in a few more slides.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, no, we'll get onto that definitely in a lot more depth. And I think another point to mention here is, compared to getting people on the email list and getting people to a landing page, right? The amount of time this took was like 10 minutes to set up. Compare that to having to set up a landing page, do Facebook ads, and sort out all that email funnel. That's going to take you a long time. Okay, compare that to 10 minutes here. So not only is it quick, it's easy, it's cheap, and it's highly effective. And then, you know what else, guys? It's not like we just get them subscribed and then we can't like actually make use of that. If we get people to subscribe to our email list, okay, if you are lucky, your email list open rates might be like 30 to 50%. Like, that's really lucky. That's usually only ever seen in a small list. For most marketers, it's like down to like less than 10%. around that 10 to 20% mark if they're good. Now, this is when we first did one of our first broadcasts here. I should have updated screenshot, but this is when we first did our first broadcast to over 141 subscribers. And within like the first 10 hours, it got 91% open rate. 91% open rate, okay? That's gone up since then as well.
I think even like people starting out with email marketing that maybe have only 141 emails would struggle to get a 91% open rate on email.
Exactly. Whereas with Messenger, it's almost guaranteed you're gonna get like 90 to 100% open rate here. And then the click-through rate is phenomenal, right? It's 35% here. Depends what you're sending out, of course, but that's more than the open rate for most people, right? You're lucky if you're getting like a 1 to 5% or a 10% click-through rate on email marketing. You're lucky. With Facebook Messenger, it's like 35%, okay? That's insane. That's insane. So, guys, are you excited?
I hope we're excited.
Are you excited? Because we want to show you how to build your own bot.
Okay. Yes.
We want to show you how to build your own bot in this, okay?
So,
now, if you're enjoying this so far, we'd love it if you could just give us a thumbs up, a comment, or a share. A share would be amazing if you could share this. We want everybody to know and get involved with Facebook Messenger bots, okay? So we'd love it if you give it a share, if you're enjoying it and you're excited.
So when we first started talking about bots, we did feel like a little bit of friction and a little bit of backlash. And I feel like a lot of people are a little bit wary of them. I've also noticed a few comments that come through saying like, oh, they're spammy and marketers are going to ruin them and things like that. So yes, we're not here to say they are 100% perfect and marketers aren't going to ruin them. But we do just want to give like an honest reply to some of these things that might be holding people back. So let's take them through it. Number one, which is the top one.
Yeah, this is the very first thing that people say, all the haters out there. They're spammy, okay? People say that they are spammy. And I don't actually think this is the case. I think that any platform can be spammy. Email marketing can be spammy. Facebook can be spammy. Twitter messages can be spammy. It's not the platform that's spammy, it's the people using it, okay? So if you're getting people spamming you on Facebook Messenger, then unsubscribe from them and subscribe to us instead, okay? Because we're not spammy. And what we want to teach people is how to use them effectively to build relationships, start conversations, and grow your sales, but not in an aggressive or spammy way. Okay, so remember, it's not the platform that's spammy, it's the people using it.
I think the point is it's not exactly the same thing as email marketing either. It's not like we want you to just copy and paste all your email broadcasts into Messenger and send the exact same stuff. Yeah, Messenger is definitely more about conversations all over broadcasts. Yes, you can broadcast on there, but we want you to really start conversations, talk to your customers, talk to potential customers, ask them questions. And I feel like the broadcast should always try to start a conversation as well. And you can do that really easily just by getting people to click answers as well. Yeah,
exactly.
So I think it just takes a little bit of repositioned thinking here when it comes to marketing. I think this is what people are doing wrong, why people are finding it quite spammy, because people are just kind of broadcasting messages after messages after messages, and we don't want you to do that. That's not what people are on these messaging apps for. They're here to have conversations, so try to have conversations with people. Yeah,
exactly.
Okay, the second thing is don't build on rented land. That's the thing that we always get as well. Which is kind of true, right? This is Facebook we're talking about. This is hot right now. This is working right now. But Facebook might pull the rug. They might make it harder. Probably they'll make it harder for businesses first when they start making it harder, like they always do. But this is always going to be the case with marketing.
Yeah, exactly. So, for example, if you have a Facebook page, we've all heard the horror stories that your Facebook page could be just removed, taken down for no apparent reason. You can never get it back, and all your likes are going to be gone forever. So what you should do is move people to your email list. That's a great strategy, and we're not saying don't do that. But my point is here, people still use Facebook pages, and they still grow their Facebook page likes and their fans, because that's what you have to do to then move them onto your email. And this is just the same, okay? So we're not saying don't continue to build your email list, why do you think we got people to subscribe to this webinar via email? Because we still think email marketing is important. But what we're saying is these Facebook bots right now are hot, and it's very easy to get subscribers at this point. And not many people are doing it. Let's think about whatever industry you're in, and many people are even like doing it. Have people in your industry even heard of it? Okay, in a lot of cases, probably not. So there's a massive gold rush, I would say, right now, right? If you come back to this,
cheesy marketing term.
No, it is. It is. If you come back to this in 6 months, 12 months, it's going to be a lot busier and it's going to be a lot harder for you. So that's why we're doing this webinar now. That's why we want you to start now if you're going to start at all.
Yes, we got a question from Nancy. Oh my God, these comments are going so fast. I've lost the question. Question was basically, this isn't capturing email addresses yet.
Not yet.
Okay, not yet. However, they have literally, I think it was yesterday or the day before, ManyChat have just beta launched their integration with Zapier or Zapier, which is really cool. So if you don't know what Zapier does, it basically connects tools. So it's got a ton of different tools on there, and you can basically say, if one of my people in this tool does something, then do this in another tool.
Yeah.
So what this is basically doing is opening up ManyChat to be plugged into things like MailChimp, ConvertKit, Aweber, Google Drive, your favorite CRM system, all these tools that Zapier has, you're going to be able to use them with ManyChat too. This was the CEO launching it yesterday on Facebook via a bot, which was really clever. So what did you have to comment? You had to comment if you wanted an invite to this beta. Yeah. So what are some of the things that we can do here?
So you can ask a subscriber for an email inside the bot and add that into your email marketing service automatically, which is freaking cool. And then from there, you can do a load of other stuff. Like you can automatically register them to webinars and move them using the custom field with an email. And you can do that automatically with your webinar software. You can move them into your CRM pipeline. You can trigger an email sequence based on an action that they take on your bot. So if they kind of segment themselves due to questions that you ask, that can trigger an email series to them. So this makes it all of a sudden really exciting, because you can now not just worry about kind of building your subscribers on your bots, but you can also fairly easily transition them over automatically to your email list and do a lot of cool CRM and other kind of triggers as well. So you might want to take a screenshot of this for some ideas of what you can do with Zapier. But this for us is like stupidly exciting.
We have been asked by somebody as well if there is going to be a replay, and the answer is yes. This video is just going to be here on our YouTube channel for you to come back to and go through at your own pace.
Yes.
So yes, don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that.
Okay, what is another thing that we come up against?
It's too techy for me. So basically, when it comes to building your bot, like I said before, you don't have to build a MailChimp to send emails. You don't have to build a bot like using code or anything like that to build your messenger bot. Okay, you need zero coding knowledge to start this. We're going to show you a little bit behind the scenes of how to actually build your bot. But essentially, there's zero coding to start, and you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. It's pretty easy and quite self-explanatory as well. So.
Yes. Okay, it's the fourth thing we come up against. The open rates won't last. I don't know what that voice was.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, put the not. Just like everything else isn't going to last. So Facebook ads might not last. Twitter might not last. Other marketing tactics and strategies
they all get busy.
Might not last. Yeah, they all get busy.
Is now.
They all get overused. It's not stopping us from using other things. I think a lot of people just like to whine and complain a little bit too much. It's like if something is working now, then jump on it. Make sure you get in here now while it is working and while we can get those kind of open rates.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what we're finding. Okay, let's take advantage of these open rates while we can. The final thing that's holding you back potentially is, what would I actually use it for? So you might not have any ideas of how you could actually use this for yourself. So we want to give you some ideas. We're going to give you a ton of ideas, actually. So get ready.
Give it to them. What could you use this for?
What could you do? I'm going to go fast. Okay, so if you're in, let's say, the nutrition industry or the fitness industry, you could show a meal that you're making or an exercise routine and then say, hey, just comment with the word me to get this sent to my messenger. So then your recipe or your exercise routine could be sent to them in Messenger for them to use evermore. Boom, instantly, you've got new subscribers. Maybe you've got a Facebook live show. Great idea, by the way. You can get people to subscribe to your bot so that they get a reminder next time you're going live. So the next time you go live, you're getting more people turning up actually live. How cool is that? Okay, because it's going right through to people's phones, remember, when you send a broadcast. The fashion industry, okay, maybe you can get fashion trends, tips, offers, all that kind of stuff in there.
You know a lot about the fashion industry, clearly.
Yeah. Maybe you're a DJ or you run events. Okay, yeah, I've been taking a DJ course, so this is kind of cool for me. You could do watch behind the scenes. You could say comment, and you'll be entered into a competition for VIP access. You could send people the location to their phone via a bot. You could send them reminders, maps. You could send them event schedules. You could do all kind of things. If you're a restaurant, you could say subscribe for some discounts or make a reservation. You could get people to subscribe if they want to know what's new on the menu. You could send people opening times, closing times for the holidays. We've even seen apps where you can go into a restaurant and order your food or get table service through a Facebook Messenger bot, just on your phone. You go on your phone and go, hey, I need a waiter right now, or I need some more mayonnaise. And it's automated and it goes right through to the kitchen. That's really, really cool.
There's applications here for basically any industry. And if you are struggling with thinking of an application, we just message us on Facebook. We might have a suggestion for you.
Exactly.
You can also use it for customer service. So a really cool thing that ManyChat does is that you can set up your Messenger menu. So when people actually go to your Messenger, you've got basically these 4 programmed in things. So obviously you need to send a message as a kind of a default, but then you can create these 3 extra menu tiers that people can start clicking and interacting with. So we just have a lead magnet book a meeting with us. And this working with Andrew and Pete one is really cool. So people click that who want to work with us. Our Barnaby, our bot, Butler, we actually named our bot.
We named our bot.
We haven't designed it yet, but we want to. We just need to find a spare 10 minutes, or 10 hours probably in our case. Kicks in, and then he says things like, I'd love to find out how best you can work with the boys. I've got a couple of questions to find the best fit. And then he starts asking the person that's talking to us on Messenger a little bit about them and how they want to work with us. So it starts off, do you want to work with Andrew and Pete on your own business, or do you want to book them for an event? They click on for my own business. It says, okay, do you want help with DIY in your marketing, or do you need some more bespoke one-to-one support? It's not too complex, but there's a few different strands to this kind of sequence. And every time somebody clicks on one of these things, they are getting tagged in our ManyChat. So we know who wants to book us for an event. We know who wants to DIY the marketing, therefore who would be great for Atomic. We know who wants some one-to-one support with us.
We're basically getting people to segment themselves so that we can further follow up on those conversations in a really specific, personalized way, either automated or personally.
Yes.
So this is really cool.
This is so cool.
Another thing
what else can you do? Come on.
Another thing you can do is integrate it with your shopping carts or Shopify, things like that. So just as you're about to buy and complete your order, you can tick the box, whether it says get order updates, customer service, and more via Messenger. Click continue, and boom, you've got your tracking order there. You've got a thank you. If you've got any questions, you can ask. And then they've got, the whole order right here. You can see where your order actually is. You can track it. You can continue shopping. This is a really great integration of a bot.
But what else can you do?
What else can you do? You can automate FAQs if you're always asked the same questions, or you know what your most frequently clicked on things are on your website. Have it in your bot. Domino's does this great. They've got new order, reorder, track order. So whatever your pizza needs, the Domino's bot has you covered. And they've called theirs Dom.
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 That's clever. That is clever.
like that. Another one here, Snap Travel. This is awesome. They've done about I can't remember if it's 1.2 million or 1.2 billion.
Zillion. Let's go for zillion.
Sales. Yeah, they've done a ton of sales just through their bots, which is incredible. So you can just click on and do a new search. You can chat with an agent. You can save money. They're basically trying to find you the best deals.
Kathy says her bot's going to be called Brenda.
Brenda, I like that.
I feel like all this great information, people are just going to go away and just think of a cool name for the bot. It's going to be the one takeaway from all this.
Isn't it? Oh, dear. I wanted to just show you this because I thought it was quite funny. If you start doing searches, I love the loading menu on this. Once you go through to book, it says you miss 100% of Snap Travel deals you don't book. Wayne Gretzky. So let's get a Mick take on famous inspirational quotes. Snap Travel deals are 1% inspiration, 99% reservation. This is funny. And then I just had to show these screenshots because some of these hotels in Berlin I just thought had the funniest names. Like, it's
just little comedy digress in this presentation.
It is. Yeah, sorry, it's way off topic. But who would call a hotel Titanic? I mean, have they not seen the film?
Let's hope it's not close to the sea, that one.
And this one, I want to stay in this one. Hotel Zoo Berlin. I think that's a great name. I want to stay in a hotel. All right, guys. So there's lots of applications here. And there's plenty of ways you can use your bots. I think the main one for us is with the email marketing, kind of not replacement, but addition. So imagine an easier, quicker, cheaper way to get people subscribed to your email marketing, and then a better way where you get more open rates, more click-through rates, more engagement on your email marketing. That's basically what a bot is. You can segment people. You can tag people when they click on do stuff. You can automate it, which you can't really do so much on email. It's absolutely awesome, phenomenal.
Patricia's actually watching this from Berlin, so I wonder have you been to the Hotel Zoo Berlin? The Titanic.
Yeah,
can't say that word.
Maybe it's not there anymore.
Yeah,
I don't know. So this is exciting stuff, and I hope you all are extremely excited. Who wants to start building the bot? Who wants to start building the bot? Me. Okay. Should we
We're going to give you a whistle-stop tour because we don't know how long we've been going on now. We've been going for about 35 minutes. So we're just going to give you a whistle-stop tour of ManyChat, just to kind of show you how easy it is.
Yes.
All right, so I'm just going to jump into ManyChat. All right, so we have subscribed here with, we've set this up on just a dummy old page we've got. So this is brand new with one active subscriber, which I'm pretty sure is you, Pete, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just me.
This is what it would look like if you were just starting out.
Exactly. So on this one here, I'm going to get our messenger up on the right here. Fresh Networking was an old networking event that we ran. So we've just kind of made a bot on this Fresh Networking page just so we can show you an example of how it works, what it looks like. This is ManyChat. Once you sign up for ManyChat, this is a free version. You can pretty much do everything for free. Once you get into the hundreds of subscribers, you might want to start paying. You can also pay to take the branding off certain things.
It's not expensive though. I think we're paying like $10, $20 a month.
$10, $20.
Yeah, I think it might even be dollars.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. And you can do all sorts of stuff here. So you can look at your audience and you can find out kind of where they've been clicking, what they subscribe to, if they're male, if they're English, what tags they've got, what custom fields they've got. You can live chat with people. There's a number of different growth tools that we showed you before. We only showed you about 4, but there is actually about 8 different types.
You can only reach 4 on the free version. Yeah. You can have as many as you want on the pro version.
Yeah, we should delete these dummy ones and show you a full one. Should we just do that?
I'll just do it quickly.
So there's all these different ways that you can grow.
You can create mini landing pages. You can just get links. You can get little buttons like we showed you on the landing page. These are pop-ups, all the different types of pop-ups you can have. Page takeovers, middle of the page, slide-ins, top bars, all of this, all from within ManyChat.
And then let's say you want to get some engagement here. Let's say you're going to do a broadcast. Maybe we'll do a very quick broadcast just to show you how easy it is. So can we just type in here, test broadcast? You can add in, as you can see just underneath here, you've got text, images, cards, galleries, lists, audio, video, files, lots of different things, okay? And then you can also add buttons as well. So if we add a little button that says like, yes, hey, can you come to our next event? And they say yes, then what you can also do is reply with a message, and you can tag them with stuff. So yes, they can attend that next event, like they can make Friday, whatever, can attend. And you can start to really build out your bots as complicated or as quickly and easily, okay? And if we then if we just create a little message here that says, great, you're booked on, something like that. And then what we can do is send a little preview to ourselves before we send it to everyone. And if we just click on Fresh Networking over here, click again. There we go. There you go. Testing broadcast. So if we click yes, instantly you can see it replies, great, you're booked on. Okay. Nice. That's how instant and quick it is. And that's how easy it is for people to use bots as an end user. So this is kind of ManyChat. This is.
You can also do really clever things like automation, can't you? So if we click on automation, we can set up various keywords. So if people are using things like hello or when is the next event or things like this, we can set whatever keyword you want. It can trigger certain things like what's this one subscribed to? Talk to team. So if someone says next event, it triggers talk to team.
Yeah, so if we type in here, like if someone wants to go into our bot and go, hey, when's the next event? As you can see on the left in ManyChat, we've got a keyword for next event, which subscribes them to the talk to team sequence.
I don't know if this is set up, so I'm hoping this is going to work.
Yeah, I think.
Yes.
Hey, Peter, thanks for the message. Would you like to talk to a team member?
So tap talk to team.
And boom, thanks. Team will be.
What that does is it opens up a live chat conversation, which is really cool. So we can talk to people right here from within ManyChat.
Exactly.
And that's just scratching the surface, basically. It's all based on these keywords and then sequences. Yeah. So you set up different sequences. For example, this talk to the team is a sequence. And then if people use a specific keyword, it triggers a specific sequence.
So people could say, hey, when's the next event? You could then automatically reply with a schedule and a sequence of your next events. You could even say, are you interested in coming to an event? Would you like a map to the location? And then they could say yes. And then you could send them a link to a Google map or an Apple map and allow people to just find your event that easily. And then what you could do, because they're subscribed and they're tagged that they can come to that event, you can say, you can automatically send out a broadcast after or another part of that sequence to remind them that the event is on.
Yeah. We've got a few questions specifically on the back end. So Sandra's asked, where are the subscribers shown in ManyChat? That is just your audience tab here.
Remember, this is a new bot that we've just set up for this page.
Just has peaked at the moment. But that would have a full list. And you'll have all the different tags, so you can see who is tagged to what.
Where they've come from, what sequences they're subscribed to. You can filter that.
Jen has asked, just to be sure, this is integrating through Facebook. So so when you set up your ManyChat account, it will ask you to add your Facebook page. You're actually pretty sure you set it up, don't you, if I remember correctly, as like your personal page, and then it just brings in all the different pages? Is that right?
So you sign up with your personal Facebook account, and then you connect it to your Facebook page that you want.
But when you're paying for it, you are paying for the page. So say we have our Andrew and Pete page, so that is a pro page on ManyChat. So me and Pete can both sign in from our personal accounts, and we can both access the pro features because Andrew and Pete has been upgraded to the pro version. Okay.
So you can have as many bots as you want.
We've got another question
as you can see just here.
Where do you set up a sequence so they press a specific button, send to Messenger, for the blog promo checklist, and it sends a specific message with the links? So that is done in Growth Tools. So say if we wanted to set up a new growth tool that was just a link, that's this one here. So we basically tell what happens when they click on this link.
Yep,
so as soon as we can give them an opt-in message, that's the first thing that they see. But then we would subscribe them to a sequence. So we have a sequence set up for that blog promo checklist. So as soon as they click on this link, it will send them just this welcome message, and then it will automatically subscribe them to their sequence.
Yes.
To get the blog promo checklist.
Exactly.
Lead magnet.
So yeah, so we have a lot to show you guys, and we want to show you so much more.
Yes. Okay. Sorry, I was getting distracted with the questions.
We're going to do some more Q&As in a minute.
Yes, I will answer everything that has come in through.
We will answer. We'll get to your questions. Don't worry.
Okay. But yes.
So there's a lot to go through there, and we want to show you more, don't we?
Yes, we want to show you a lot more, and that's why all through August on Atomic we are doing Build Your Bot Month. So if you are a member of Atomic and you are watching this, then you are going to have access to this starting on Thursday for the rest of the month. We're going to take you through step by step how to build your bot. If you're not a member of Atomic, then this might be a great time to join. Yeah. But let's just tell you a little bit about it.
Yeah. So guys, we're going to be covering a lot for you. Okay. So on the 3rd of August, Thursday, we're going to be showing you how to set up your bot properly. Okay. Because there's nothing worse than getting hundreds of subscribers to your bot and then spending all Sunday afternoon manually going through and adding everyone to the right sequence because you mucked it up. Okay, I've been there, I've done that, and I don't want you to have to go through the same thing. Okay, there's nothing worse than having to manually do what the automation should have done hundreds of times. That's not good. And then apologizing to people because it's not worked properly. We've gone through all the tests so that you don't have to be the one who messes things up. Okay, on the 10th of August, we're going to be showing you all the bot tools, the growth tools in depth. We're going to give you loads of ideas to get more subscribers. And we're going to be running you through the biggest growth hack opportunity ever, which is how we got like 10 times the amount of reach on our posts on our page, which is insane. 17th of August, we're going to put your bot to work because remember, I could teach you to use MailChimp or ConvertKit or Aweber or ActiveCampaign, but that doesn't make you a good email marketer. Okay, you can figure it out how to use the software, but it doesn't make you a good email marketer. It's the same with bots. Remember before we said it's a different vibe to email marketing? Has to say it's more powerful in some respects, but it's a different vibe. So if you don't know how to use it to build relationships and make sales, then you're going to get hit hard. People are going to unsubscribe. People are going to have a bad taste in their mouth about you. And we don't want that to happen. So we're going to show you how to put your bot to work. We're going to show you some of the advanced sequence mapping and keyword automation and tagging so that you can start to segment people and use it effectively. Then we're going to go into, on the 24th of August, some more pro features and how to use it for advertising. Remember before we said we were getting people commenting and subscribing for like 64p. That wasn't even like an extreme nailed down test. That was just like our first attempt, which was kind of haphazard. I'm sure we could do it a lot better. And for you guys, we want to show you how to do it a lot better so you can get really cheap subscribers. Okay, very, very effective. And then on the Thursday, 31st of August, we're going to have an open hours. So in this time, you get to book in some one-to-one time with us and sort out some technical difficulties, brainstorm some cool campaigns, and make sure everything is going smoothly for you. Does that sound good? I think that sounds pretty awesome, right? That sounds Build Your Bot Month. Because we really want to get everyone on board with this and making sure it's actually going to work for them right now. Because if, like I said, if we come back to this in 6 months' time, the gold rush is over. It's going to be harder. People are going to have lost that novelty a little bit more, and it's going to be a little bit tougher for you. And guys, we've not done this as like a £300 or a $300 course that you need to subscribe to. This is just part of Atomic. If you're a member of Atomic already, awesome. If you're not, it's only $37 a month. It's a no-brainer for this. It really is.
If you wanted to just stick around for the Build Your Bot Month, it will only cost you $37. We'd love to have you on for longer.
Yeah.
But that's the idea. But if you honestly, you just want to get Build Your Bot Month sorted, then it will only cost you $37. But during that month, you will get access to everything on Atomic as well, not just Build Your Bot month.
Exactly. So there's so much more on Atomic that is just ready there for you to dive in and utilize and build your business. We have direct one-to-one time with us. We have our Content Maverick roadmap course that gives you the A to Z of where to start, how to finish strong with your content marketing. We have snappy masterclasses and guest experts every single week. Our community is amazing. You put something in our Facebook group, our private Facebook group for members, and there's about 20 people commenting, giving you links, giving you introductions, helping people out. It's just the best thing ever. There's exclusive perks on Atomic. You could save money the first day that you join up on Atomic. That's how awesome it is. There's done-for-you marketing templates, and you even get access to amazing sessions from our Rule Breakers conference as well.
Yes.
So
we would love to have you on Atomic. Just go to andrewandpete.com/atomic, or click the link that's in the description of this video to take you there to build your bot with us. We'd love to have you. If you have any questions about Atomic, please just drop us a message in Messenger or drop us an email if you want to talk about it before you join. We're more than happy to answer any questions.
Yeah.
But on answering questions, let's answer some questions.
Yes,
now.
let's answer some questions right now.
So we're going to jump back onto camera.
Yeah.
Okay. We're back. Hello, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around
with us
right to the end. Now, unfortunately, guys, my live chat only goes so far back. So if you answered a question right at the beginning, if you asked a question right at the beginning, then please just ask it again.
If we haven't covered any of the questions, please just ask the question again now, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay. But we'll get started. If Facebook Messenger, this is from Krista Wiltbach. Hey, Krista, how you doing?
How are you?
If Facebook Messenger starts adding ads, as they've said they're going to do, how can marketers stand out in Messenger?
Yes.
That's a great question. And I feel like the obvious answer there is to be more like a marketer, where in this case, I don't think you should. I feel like you should be more like a person if you really want to stand out in Messenger. You want to be look to be someone that is there, that's someone that will answer questions, someone that's not just using it as a broadcast tool, but someone that actually wants to talk to their customers and their potential customers.
Yeah, I think like it's the case of why should people be on your email? It's because you want to make it really good and really valuable for people. And it's the same with bots. So if people know what to expect from your bot, if you set out that precedent right away of the quality content or the fun or entertaining content that you're going to be sending them, then they're going to want to stay subscribed to you, but they're also going to want to come back and find your message. If it's 10 down in your kind of history of conversations in Messenger, they're going to want to scroll and say, hey, they usually send me something. Where is that? I'm going to check out where it is. So yes, there will be ads more prominently within Messenger, the app, which is going to be a little bit annoying, but it's also a good opportunity because that might be a great place for you to put an ad which gets people to engage with Messenger. So rather than an ad which takes them to a sales page or a landing page, you could do an ad which gets them to start a conversation in Messenger. And that could be great because then you could get them triggering some kind of sequences, automation, clicking buttons and segmenting. And that could be really good. We've had some really good results of people doing stuff like that, starting Messenger conversations via an ad. So that's one of the options you can actually set.
Do you have any questions about this product? Do you have any questions about the service? Would you like to come on to this event?
Yeah, exactly.
Ask us a question.
Yeah, what's holding you back? Let us know.
Yes. Okay. We had a ton of people loving the names of the bots. So we had Magic, we had Bertha, we had Tom the bot.
I like Magic.
Tom the bottom.
Tom the bot.
Tom the bot. Tom Badad.
Tom the
that was from Jason. I like it. How do you create the extra things in the menu where your bot butler was? Yeah, so that's just an option within ManyChat. So quickly just share screen again so you can see that.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, if you go into growth tools, what was that? Automation and main menu. here.
And then you can just add in a menu item here.
Uh-huh.
So that's where it appears when people go to your bot on Facebook. If you're on the desktop, it shows a little hamburger menu. If you are on your phone, it shows the actual menu.
Yeah.
And you can just add in whatever you like. There's a limit of 3. On the free version, it has the powered by ManyChat. If you're a pro user, it takes that off.
Yes, and you can add in a different menu item.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can even add in submenus, which is kind of cool too.
Okay.
And remember, when people are clicking on those, you can add tags as well and start sequences. They can just link to websites or anything you want, basically. So whatever your most 3 common questions are, or call to actions, or whatever you want, then that's what should be in your main menu. But you can change it all the time.
Kathy says, are those click-through rates from your page or from a Facebook ad? I feel like that was a specific part. Yeah.
No, that was when we showed the open rates and click rates, that was from a broadcast we sent. So we sent something out. I can't remember what it was. We sent something out via a broadcast. We said, hey, click here to check out this. And that 35% was 35% of people clicking from that broadcast to go check it out. Over 90 to 100% of people opened it.
That's insane.
Okay. I hope does that answer your question?
Laurie says she is so excited.
Yeah.
Jen says her clients are going to go nuts.
This is great for agencies. If you want to learn how to do it from us and then pay to go and set it up for all your clients, wonderful. Do it. We're not going to be here to set it up for you.
No.
We're going to train you how to do it properly, though.
Jed Record says, Andrew and Pete, how did you get so smart? I taught him all I know.
It's all Andrew. I just remembered some lines.
Okay. All right. Do you automate broadcasts? From Sandra Wilson. So you can automate broadcasts. We wouldn't necessarily recommend it. You can put in like an RSS feed, so every time you make a new blog post, it will automatically send a blog. I think that's when we get into like the spammy kind of territory.
Yeah, it gets a bit too much sometimes, but unless you subscribe for that.
Yeah, you could opt in for that specifically. So get notified every time a new YouTube video goes live on YouTube or something like that.
That could be cool. Yeah, you could do that. So that's quite a good thing to do. What you can also do when you're sending broadcasts, you can filter it out really specifically, which is very, very nice. So you can say, send this to everybody with whatever tag that is male, that has been active in the last 24 hours, whatever you want, basically. Yes. So there's a lot of different filters that you can go through to make your broadcasts very specific. So sometimes if you've not heard from us for a while, it's because you haven't clicked on the tags we want you to, and we've been sending broadcasts to other people maybe, and not you specifically, but it's a way to not annoy people and send the right stuff to the right people. Okay. You can also schedule it. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
You can obviously schedule it. So if we say, hey, check out this webinar, it's going live right now, and automate that. Sorry, schedule that for when the webinar is just about to go live.
Yes.
For example.
Okay. That's great.
Yeah.
We have one more question, unless someone is. Oh no, we've got 2 more questions. So be quick if you want to ask us anything before we.
Remember, guys, if you do want to ask us more questions, you want to get a one-to-one time, you want to learn how to do this yourself, honestly, go check out Atomic, andrewandpete.com/Atomic. It's all going to be in there ready for you guys to use.
Yes. Okay. No, we've got 3 more questions.
3 questions.
3 more questions. So we got time. Where are we at here? Kathy, again, can people get onto the bot list from your website or just from Facebook? So yeah, they can get on from Facebook by commenting on your posts or clicking links that I post on Facebook, but you can create those growth tools to use elsewhere. So you can have them popping up on your website. You can create the links, put them in email, in email campaigns, email signatures, wherever you want. So
wherever you can put a link, you can get people subscribing from there.
Yes. Okay.
Which is the beauty of it. It's so simple. You don't have to fill out a form. You just have to click a link or press a button.
Patricia, is it always necessary to say that this is a bot that is answering? What are your thoughts about that? That's a really interesting one. I think it definitely depends on your business and your brand. We kind of wanted them to know that it was a bot because it's such a personal brand. Ours, Andrew and Pete, we didn't want to kind of con people into think that they were talking to us. I know some people are going down that route where they're pretending to be something that they're not because nobody's a robot. But
Yeah,
that's kind of up to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I would say let people know. That's
Yeah.
what my gut says.
Yeah, so if you put in on that blog promo checklist where we said comment with the word blog to get it, and it'll be sent to you via Messenger, go check out the instructions there. If you let them know that it's sent to them instantly via your bot, then people are going to respect that, and they're going to know where to look. They're going to know what to do next. You always have to tell people that they can unsubscribe by typing in the word stop. So people can unsubscribe if they want to. And another thing that also happens is a default reply is automatically added to your account, which is really annoying. In the training on Atomic, we'll be showing you how to get rid of that and replace it with something better. But if people reply to your bot, it will say automatically like, hey, Andrew and Pete typically reply within 24 hours. Would you like to open a chat with them or something? Would you like to alert them or something like that? And that's a default reply that gets sent to people when they contact you, and it's a bit annoying. So we like to take that off and replace it.
Yes. Okay. But that was Mark's question as well. I didn't read Mark's question before I read Patricia's, but Mark said, how important do you think it is to let bot subscribers know that it is a bot to start with rather than them think it's you? So hopefully that answered your question, Mark.
That's a good thing to do.
Yeah. What is the best?
Give it a name.
Sandra asks, what is the best way to get people onto the subscribers list? Okay, so there's a ton of different ways. In episode 2 of Build Your Bot Month, we're going to go through all the different ways. To answer that though, for this, I think our favorite way so far has been to do a video with comment on the video to get something. I think that's probably the best way.
Yeah.
If you've got you don't need a huge Facebook page, but like we said in the presentation, we only had around 500, 600 likes, and that worked really well. If you've got a booming Facebook page, I can imagine that working super well. And
then you can go on and boost it. The beauty of the comment one is because it's because of Facebook's algorithm. If it's a video, they're going to be like, "Wait, video! Let's push it out to more people. It's not just text." Okay, Facebook loves video, and then because you're commenting, you're getting people to comment. Facebook thinks, "Oh, this is great. This is really engaging. I'm going to show it to even more people." So then your post gets extra reach every time someone comments. So that's actually a really great kind of hack there.
Yes. Okay. Another question from Sandra. She says, "So many questions. Hee. Where do you get the link for the bot from ManyChat?" So yes, that is one of the growth tools within ManyChat. It will give you a link to grow your bot audience. Yeah. Okay, we have got so many questions here. Okay, Pete. No, sorry.
We're gonna have to put a limit on the questions.
Okay.
Soon, aren't we?
Yeah, we are gonna. I feel like we've got one more question.
One more question.
Oh, actually, from Kathy's just said the bot has been victorious. I'm going to join Atomic. So,
yes.
Welcome, Kathy. Welcome.
Kathy, you are awesome. Thank you.
Right. Angie, Pete, has your quiff changed sides? I don't think it has. Maybe we've been flipped around.
Maybe the camera is flipped, so it's the other way around.
On a more serious note, we don't really use Facebook as a business. Doesn't really work for us. Could we still utilize this through other channels? So you can do bots on things like WhatsApp and Kik and Slack.
Yes, I'm not sure about WhatsApp just yet. Maybe. Let me check that.
Not sure.
But you can definitely do it on Slack and Kik.
Yeah.
And Telegram. And there's a few others. But
it's definitely more for like the messaging apps though.
Yeah.
I would say though, even if you are using your Facebook page, it doesn't necessarily say you can't use the Facebook Messenger. Like if you've got clients that have questions, then you can definitely be using Facebook Messenger to automate some of the customer service side of it. And I don't think there's any business that has clients that don't have questions.
Yeah. For us personally as well, we've always focused on other platforms like Twitter and YouTube, Snapchat and Instagram. They're kind of our main platforms before this. So that's why we only have a small Facebook page basically. But we've seen the only reason why we kept our Facebook page kind of ticking over rather than abandon it completely was because of Facebook ads. And Facebook ads work extremely well. And it doesn't really matter how many likes or how much engagement you get on your page, because an ad is just paid for and you get for what you pay for, basically. So with a bot, you can still get people subscribed to it from ads, even if you don't have a big Facebook page. And then from the bot, you can just do what you want. It's almost like email. Nobody knows how many email subscribers you've got. So nobody knows how many bot subscribers you've got or anything like that. So you could just use it as its own individual platform, essentially.
Yes. Okay, guys, that is about it. We have no more questions here. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you for sticking with us. We didn't expect that to go on just about an hour, I think now. So
wow. That's great.
Thank you so much for sticking with us right to the end. Those that are still watching this live. For those of you that are watching the replay, please don't feel like your questions aren't going to be answered. Just post in the comments and we will answer them. We promise. And it will be us, not a bot.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Hope you have a great day. And we will see you next week on our YouTube channel, if not before. If not on Atomic on Thursday. See you later.
See ya.